Today is Wednesday, July 17th, 2019, and today I have an eBay package from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and it is going to be my Wizard Magazine Image Comics lot, Series 1 and 2. Now I found this, if you guys been watching, you guys noticed that I've been looking for Series 1 for a while because I found them so cheap and I never acted upon it, and by golly if I didn't lose out on that money, or not on the money but on those sales, because man, it was so cheap. It's just like, man. So but I did find it, Series 1 with Series 2, which I've already got Series 2 so I don't need it again, but it was at a price that was good enough for me for what I wanted, for what I was willing to pay to get Series 1 because of how much I was seeing it for. So it was significantly less expensive than what I've been seeing Series 1 for. So I made an offer and he took it and I got it. So it's awesome. And this comes, you guys know how I am about that, making offers. If they take it, great. If not, no big deal. This one comes from Podology. And what's wrong with my camera? Damn it. Son of a... Who knows what's wrong? There we go. From Podology, he has 100% positive feedback, so I'm fairly certain everything's going to be here. I don't know what that was going on with my camera there for a second. So probably going to be shifting computers before too long. I've used this old reliable computer for so long, but it's only got 6 gigs of RAM, and my other one, sometimes you can see it in the picture in the camera behind me, has 16 gigs of RAM, and it's got a 2 terabyte hard drive. I just don't even know why. Well, I do know why I haven't switched over yet. It's because I've been lazy. Anyways, enough about that. So back to the set. This is Series 1 and 2. Now this is cards numbers 1 through 8 on Series 1. So those of you that know that Series 1 had 9 cards. The 9th card were those 3 holiday cards by Jim Lee, Rob Liefeld, and Todd McFarlane. So, and if you guys remember, I already got those in a set last year before. So this is really all that I needed to get everything that's going. So it's Series 1 and 2, and so realistically, I want to say number 2 had 9 cards in it, so maybe it was more. I could always look that up on the website here, and let's see what we've got here. And I'm sure once I move over my computer, I won't have these issues with the camera and all that jazz. So a lot of these cards, let's see here. And for those of you, this is Jeff Allender's House of Checklists. It's a great website I use to check and see if I've got all the cards on there I need. So use Wizard, or use the let's see here. Wizard Magazine series, here we go. Alright, so Series 2 had 11 cards, so let's take a peek here and make sure everything's right here. Card number 1 was Pitt, number 2 was the Max, boom. Card 3 was Youngblood, boom. Card 4 was Stormwatch, boom. Card 5 was Supreme, boom. Card 6 was Battlestone, boom. Card 7 was Shaman's Tears, boom. Card 8 was Shadowhawk, boom. Card 9 was Strike Force, 10 was Wildstar, 11 was Brigade. Now, I did have most of these when I was a child and I was a teenager and was collecting comics. So now let's check for Series 1. I've already got the card number 9, so it's okay that I bought these without them. This is what I needed to finish my set. So, and one good thing, he's got all of these in the hard plastic. You never see someone take that much care, you know, when they're selling the item to you. They're going to send them like this. A lot of people would just be like, you know what, he's getting the cards, I'm taking my hard plastic, you know, keeping those. So he did a really great job. I'm very impressed with this. So number 1 is Spawn, and I think this is the first issue of Spawn, or was it the 7th or 9th or something, of Wizard, I mean? Because they didn't do cards from the get-go, but they started on them. I want to say this was maybe it was number 12 they did that, so I want to say this was came in number 14. I don't remember, but number 1 was Spawn. Number 2 was Shadowhawk. Number 3 was the Savage Dragon. Number 4 was the Image Jam, which I gotta say I've been wanting this card for a long, long time. Okay, and this one actually went with number 5. You put them together, and it was all the Image Jam. Okay, 4 and 5. Number 6 was Cyberforce, and I want to say probably this particular card was really what got me into Image Comics, because it just happened to be at the right time, and I read The Wizard, and they were coming out. I was like, oh my gosh, I got money, I'm going to spend it. Then we've got Wetworks. Oh, excuse me, then we got Wildcats and Wetworks. So the sets here, everything he said is here, I promised, as promised. So I'm going to give him 100% positive feedback, and check out his items for sale. I saw some stuff that was under that's kind of neat. Nothing that I'm going to buy, but just because it's not stuff that interests me, but it is neat nonetheless. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up and get this processed for Saturday. And with the card sets, I have a consistent schedule. In fact, I'm going to be ahead of schedule for a week or two, so I'm going to try to keep up that pace just in case. So I'll also be looking on, now that I've got these sets on, I'm going to probably my next website and video will be all 4 of the image sets with all the cards on them. So, alright, I'm going to wrap this up. You all have a good one, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and share. And if you're feeling generous, throw me a couple nickels in the PayPal link below. And if you do, then you just let me know, hey, I threw you some cash, and I'll get in touch with you and let me know what kind of video you would like to see next, and we can work on that one. So I will catch you guys later.